Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Eigrp authentication and load balancing. Authentication in Eigrp. This is used for security purposes. It prevents an attacker from forming a relationship with our router in our network. If an attacker forms a relationship with our router, it will spoil all the routing table and also will know our important information in the router. By using a specific key, we can overcome this problem. We can configure all the routers with the specific key so that only routers that know the key can connect to this router. To identify every message sent per each device on a keychain, an algorithm called MD5 message digest file is used. A keychain is a group of devices connected together with the same password. In MD5, the text will not go as clear text but an encrypted one. So let's see about the configurations of keychain. So first command is keychain. So in this command we have to give a name for our keychain, and in the next command we have to give a number for our keychain, and the next is password. So we have to set a password for our keychain. So the commands are used. So now you can enter into an interface and give the command as IP authentication mode Eigrp and the ASN number MD5. IP authentication keychain Eigrp, ASN number and the keychain name. So now let's try these commands in our Cisco packet tracer. So let's move to our Cisco packet tracer and let's have 3 routers. So let's connect this. So let's have a PC also. So let's connect this also. So first let's configure router 0. So then go to command line interface tab, enable configure terminal, and now you can move into the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. Now you can give an IP address. For example, let's have 192.168.0.1 and the subnet mask, and you can give no shutdown. So we have another interface. We have two interface, gigabit 0/0/0 and 0/0/1. So for that you can give gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1 and the IP address you can give 10.0.0.1 and the subnet mask, and you can give no shutdown. So now let's configure Eigrp. So we have two networks, 192.168.0.0 and 10.0.0.0. So now let's go to the PC desktop tab, IP configuration, and now you can give the IP address for this and the default gateway. So now you can go to the command prompt and try pinging the default gateway. So the next interface of router 0 will not be reachable because this interface is not up. So let's go to router 1. Here also you can do the same that we done for router 0. So you can give interface name, and you can give the IP address for that, and the subnet mask, and you can give no shutdown. So the next interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1. So you can give an IP address for that also. So the subnet mask, and you can give no shutdown. So now you can configure Eigrp in this also. So we have two networks, 192.168.0.0 and we have 192.168.1.0. So now let's go to router 2 and configure this also. So now you can give enable configure terminal, interface name gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. So we have only one interface here in this router. So we can give the IP address 168.1.2 and the subnet mask. Now you can give no shutdown. So you can configure Eigrp, and we have only one network, so you can give the network. So now let's try pinging from the PC. So first let's ping router 0, next router 1, again the other interface of router 1, and now router 2. So all are reachable. So now let's build a keychain. So for that, the first command is key space chain. So you can give a name. For example, let's give key and give enter. So now you can give the key number. For that, you can give anything you want, and the key string. For that, you can give any password like something. So I give secret. So now you can go to an interface, for example gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. So now you can give IP authentication mode Eigrp1 MD5. So the next command, IP authentication keychain Eigrp1 and the keychain name. So we have given the keychain name as key. So now we have given all the commands, so you can go and check by giving show running config. So here we have the keychain name, keychain number and keychain password, and we have the interface command here. So we have another interface, so let's give the command for that also. So let's give config terminal interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1, and here you can give the same command, IP authentication mode Eigrp1 MD5, and the next command, IP authentication keychain Eigrp1 and the keychain name. So now let's ping from the PC. So this is not reachable, like this is not gonna ping because it is not the other two routers are not configured with keychains, so this will not be reachable. Even 1.1 will be not pinging, so both the routers are not reachable. So let's form a keychain here also. So first command is keychain and the name what we have given over there. So we have given key, so key number 1, and the key string, it is secret. So now you have to go to the interface, gigabit Ethernet. So here you have to give IP authentication mode Eigrp MD5. So the next command, IP authentication keychain Eigrp1 and the keychain name key. So now we have given both the commands, and now let's give it in the next interface also. So now we have given for both the interfaces. So let's give show running config. So here you can see all the three keychain name, keychain number, and the keychain password, and you can see the interface command over here and here. So now let's try pinging. So let's ping 1.1. This is reachable, and also 0.2 will be pinging. So both the interfaces of router 1 is reachable now. So let's do the same for router 2. So first command is keychain and the keychain name, keychain number, and key string, it's secret. So now we have to go to the interface. Now IP authentication mode MD5, sorry, Eigrp1 MD5. So IP authentication keychain Eigrp1 and the keychain name key. So here, so now let's ping this also. 1.2. This is also pinging. This is how we have to form a keychain in our routers. So now let's see about load balancing. Load balancing is used by Eigrp. To understand this topic, let's have an example. So here we have 4 routers, and we have 2 ways to reach any router from any router. For example, if we are going to send a packet from router 3 from router 1, so we have 2 ways, that is one by router 2 and the other by router 4. So now router 1 will use both paths to send the packet. This is called load balancing. So again the same example here, but now router 1 will send a packet to router 4. Now also we have 2 routes, one by router 2, router 3 and router 4, and the other one is directly. connected. So EIGRP supports unequal cost load balancing, which means it can pass the packet even to a path which has many hops than the other one. Here we have more hops in one route, that is router 2, router 3 and the router 4. So other than directly connected, we can send the packet through router 2 also. This is called unequal cost load balancing. Thank you.